Oh, hi everybody, here back at you with another video. This time I have a little bit of some packages, some mail time stuff for you. So the first one is quite big. I'll start off with this one just because I kind of opened this one up already, um, just to check everything else. But I watch Jacob the Carpetbagger. He is an awesome dude. I also watch Adam the Woo. And I think it was the two of them that went to the zoo and they did a thing where they talked about the Mold-A-Ramas. So I guess down south, and I'm sure there's other areas too, they have these machines that make these like plastic mold formed animals. And it looked really cool. And I'm like, we don't have those up here or anywhere I visited. Um, we always have just the coin machine things. So as your souvenir, you just get a little penny, flattened penny. So I do collect those. But I thought this was really cool, and I was like, I wonder if I can find those and for a pretty decent price on eBay, and get a like bunch of them just because I thought they were really cool. And I'm like, I'd love to get my own and actually go to a Mold-A-Rama machine just because it looked so freaking awesome when he did it. So thank you, Jacob, for turning me on to another item that I can collect. Again, hopefully I can actually go in person and collect some of these. I'd love to travel more. Um, so I did find a listing for, I think I can't remember how many, I know it was a big lot. So I got a whole bunch of them in here. They are a lot flimsier than I thought they would be, but it does make sense. I think in the parks you pay like $2 for them. I'm not entirely certain. I think that's what I saw. He paid like $1 to $2 for them. I'm assuming it's probably more like $2. At least I think that's what the machine said, but I don't know. But I got a whole bunch of them. So I got this yellow giraffe with baby, and these are from this one's from the Country Zoo in where is it? Milwaukee. So Milwaukee Country Zoo is where this one's from. I don't know if they're all from the same place. Um, this one's from the Brookfield Zoo. So I think I saw most of them are from the Brookfield Zoo. I'm not entirely certain. I didn't really pay attention. So there we have a gorilla, and he's black. I just think these guys are super cool. Um, it's a cool, really cool idea for a souvenir. And this one is from the Brookfield Zoo as well. It's a polar bear, a white polar bear. Then also in white we have the penguin, again from the Brookfield Zoo. So I have a ton of these at the Brookfield Zoo. Don't know where the Brookfield Zoo is. I have to look that up. But I think it'd be so cool to like stop these places and actually make one. Molten plastic figure. So, and then I have an elephant from the Milwaukee Country Zoo again. So there he is. So I think I got two elephants. Yes, I did. So So this elephant is a little bit busted, so I will have to glue him back together. Not destroy this. So this is the other one. So I don't know if in transit it broke more. I didn't in the thing I didn't say this is another one from the Brookfield Zoo. So it is a duplicate of this one. This one has more like a matte gray color to it. This one kind of looks a little bit shinier. But again, it's actually cracked very like in a perfect position, so I can easily put it back together without any issue. So that won't be a problem, which is nice. I like when things break in a way that you can easily put them back together. This is the one that I don't know if Carpetbagger managed to snag, but I thought it was really cool in the video. He showed it. I think he actually did snag it from the zoo he went to. And it is this panther. This one, again, is from the Brookfield Zoo. So I just thought this was super cool. this one in particular. But I ended up getting the lot just because it was a lot cheaper to buy a lot of these things than it was to buy one individually. Because basically they were selling individually for basically just half of, like, so like one would be going for like half of what I paid for the whole set. So I'd rather get a whole set. So I looked out in this listing. This one is another one from the Brookfield Zoo, and it's cool. This one has koala written on here, the green koala. I think in the video there was a koala that he did as well. And then we got, again from the Brookfield Zoo, this dolphin. So they have tons of different animals to choose from. And I got two of these ones. One of them, the base is breasted, but it is the brown camel. Don't know what zoo this one is from. It doesn't actually have it listed on it anywhere that I can see. So don't know where these ones came from, but there's an orange camel, which is completely intact, and the brown camel, which part of his base is missing. So I will probably take clay or something, and I'm sure I can find a clay that matches that color, and form that around it to form a base so you can stand on. Because looks like he did have a couple extra pieces, but they broke, and they don't look like they're going to go on very well. So I'll just use Sculpey to make a base for him. I got another giraffe in baby, this time in red. So I got a bright yellow one and a bright red one. Now this is another really cool one that I really liked. It is a gator. I love that. I love me my gators. So, and this is from the Brookfield Zoo as well. So, and I love the detail on these. They're pretty awesome. Like when you actually get to look at them and you see like the detail of the scales and stuff on them. Of course, you get that hard seam because of the way the machine is. It's not going to be perfection because you're hand doing it. It's not like a factory doing it where they like can then fix it. So, but it gives it some more charm, I think. Then I got this baby elephant. This is from Sanford, Florida. His base is also pretty messed up on that side. So I will probably have to, again, fix a base for him as well. He does stand fully, so it looks like, so I might just have to stand him up on a shelf and lean him. And I got this sea lion from the Brookfield Zoo. Big old sea lion. And then the last one, which I don't recall being in the listing, but I thought it was amusing. It is a little bit busted, but it is still cool. It is from the Henry Ford Museum, and it is 1952 Wienermobile. And so it's Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So this is to represent the 1952 Wienermobile. So you can see there is cracking. It's not like completely busted, so as long as I'm careful with it, he's fine. But that's cool. I don't recall this being in the listing, so I guess this was just thrown in. Because I listed for all the animals. So how many animals did I get in total? So I got 15 different animals, and then I got the Wienermobile. So 16, a lot of 16 different Mold-A-Ramas. So I thought those were really cool. Something that I've always wanted to explore down south and go to different places. So this is another thing that I definitely would love to do down south, is actually find one of these a place with one of these machines and actually do it myself, because I think that'd be really cool. Even if it's a duplicate of one of the ones I just got, I don't care. I think it would just be cool to physically do it myself. But I just thought these were super cool, and I was like, those would be something cool to collect. I love how colorful they are too, most of them. So, put those away. And they came in that giant box, and they came really, really quick too. I bought them off eBay. And the seller sent them out super, super quick, which was awesome. Up next we have from Cemetery Gates. I've bought stuff from them multiple times, but I've been wanting this and I didn't get a chance to get it before. But I found it. I think they ran out of them last time I went to order. So I decided to finally get it now that I saw they were available. But it is this necklace. I got the silver chain version, and it is a cross. But it also, leave it to me to get one that doesn't want to work. So there is a knife that flips out of that. So for me, it doesn't want to work that very well. There we go. So I can wear that. And if someone comes at me, I'm like, come at me, bro. I secretly have a knife on me. So, not that I could do much damage with this. It's tiny. But I just thought it looked cool. So then up next I have my pen from Tittybats. So I wanted this pen last time I did my pen. I scored a bunch of pens from them. But with the sale they were having last time, it was cheaper to stick with what I had. This one was the odd man out. So they had another sale on their pens. So I took advantage of that and I got this one. There's another pen from Corpsetits, who did the design. Let me pull this off of it. This nice enamel pen. I love both their styles of artwork. The two of them work together frequently to do artwork, and it's really cool. This is one of Corpsetits drawings. And then I got, of course, 2 stickers. So the Tittybats, tomorrow will be worse, frowny face. And then Corpsetits and Tittybats. This little figure. So those will be stuck with the rest of my stickers somewhere. But I love me my pens. And then up next and last is my package from Gina. So I had the pleasure of meeting Gina at a local like art fair show thing at mill number 5. She's a really awesome lady. It was really cool to meet with her and talk to her. And I did pick up a few things from her then. I don't know if I don't think I showed them off on video, but I saw something on her Etsy shop that I was like, that is really cool. I've never seen that before. So I decided to snag that. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Remove the paper first on the top. It looks like she gave me some extra goodies, so that's awesome. Thank you, Gina. So they are cabinet card and looks like a postcard. So the first one probably had the full wraparound. It's kind of pulling off now. I'll probably put that in a frame. But it is this lady and this gentleman. I love his hair. Look at that hair. That's a music hair. It's like poof. So that chair is beautiful that she's sitting on. So there we go. That's cool. And this is from C.H. Lindsay, 936 Elm Street, Manchester, New Hampshire. So not too far from here. The next one is a postcard of this lady. And it says Post Photo Studio 494 Westminster Street, Providence, Rhode Island. And looks like it is written down here. Taken January 17, 1934. So that way you guys can see that writing. That's the back. And again, the front. So that's cool. I like those. Thank you, Gina. It's awesome. Now I see something else in here, and I think I know what this is. This is awesome. So yeah. So this is a little bottle with the key. It says 4 fluid ounce. You can see that. This is a little cool old vintage bottle. I think I know why she sent this. When I met her, I bought a couple bottles from her. One of them had a key and a little other metal thing on it. And I had just gotten done getting home and taking pictures of them with my bottle collection and put them on my shelf. Well, that shelf then collapsed on me, and I lost a good chunk of my bottle collection. And sadly, the one that I bought from her, it broke completely. So just the top part of that. So I still have the little metal piece of the key and the other little metal piece that was on that one. But I did post about it on Instagram, and I followed her, and she had followed me back. Or I had commented about it, saying rest in peace bottle that I got from Gina. I didn't have it that long, but it was a beautiful bottle. So I think this is to replace that in a way, and I really appreciate it. That is awesome. Thank you, Gina. That is super sweet of you to do. I will put this with the rest of my collection once I have a better spot for them. So I am not going to be putting them on the same shelf, or at least in the same spot, just because I don't want to risk it. So I might be splitting them up into 2 different shelves if I can, just because I feel like I do have a big collection. So maybe they are too heavy for the thing. Unfortunately, I got the shelf from IKEA, and I don't believe it gave me I don't know if we kept it or not, but I didn't pay attention to what the weight limit was. It didn't feel that heavy. Nothing was slanted. Nothing was showing any signs of wear. It was completely secure right before. I always check my shelves. And for some reason, it just randomly, one of the nails ripped out of the thing. So no idea what happened. It is they are a particle board, so I think that might be part of it. Like for some other items, they're lighter, so they can hold up. But I think my bottles are just too heavy for the particle board to handle. So I might have to get a more solid wood shelf for my bottle collection, and maybe get like a longer shelf or something that's a little bit more sturdier, or again 2 shelves, just so I don't risk having them all fall and break again. I lost a good chunk of my collection, which I was sad about. But off from that, I do appreciate this, Jana. I really do. If you're watching this, so onward to the real things I got. So I got these 2 Victorian era puzzles, and they were sold in a lot of 2. So they are antique Victorian era lithograph puzzles from probably 1900 to 1909 is what she put. So I'll show the first one. So here's different pieces puzzle. This one is of a little girl and a thing of like picking flowers, or near like a big flower. See if I can find. There we go. Here's 2 pieces that will show you a little bit more of the thing. So there's kind of what she looks like with this giant flower. I don't know if she's supposed to be like. She kind of looks like she might be like drinking water from inside the flower. Not entirely certain though. That. But I will have to build these puzzles and take a picture of them or take video of them to show you guys. Put that back in the bag so I don't get mixed up. And then up next is the one that I really, really, really wanted. This one is what made me decide to buy these especially. Just because it reminds me of a story. So this one Looks like there is some more water damage and stuff on this one. But that's okay. It shows its age. I'm actually amazed these survived. Let's see. So, okay, these do not clip on, so it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to show. So, there we go. We have this little boy, and he is running away with a pig. So the scene is him running away from something or somebody with a pig in his arms. I love his face. He's kind of worn, but I think it adds charm, and I really like it. But yeah, it doesn't snap together there, so it just folds like that. So these I will be putting together and putting them in a nice frame, like framing them nicely. This one has a piece that says information. It says I don't know, M.H. Kirk or something. I don't know what it says. Can't tell what that other letter is. But I got this one just because I think I told Gina this story too. But I told the story about how one of the last times we got to visit my hometown of Pennsylvania, back when my old neighbor was still alive. We would visit her all the time, every year. And one year we went, and the big news throughout our little town was that, our little neighborhood at least, or town area, I think it was probably more than just our neighborhood, was that a pig got loose from one of the farms. So we had people ringing up our neighbor and knocking on the door to let us all know that, did you hear a pig got loose? So it was just a funny story. It was just like, oh, this is my hometown. Yeah, my little hometown in PA that I love and I miss. But yeah, so I just thought of that story when I saw that little puzzle and the little boy with the pig. So yeah, so that's why I decided to get that. Plus, I've never seen really old puzzles like this before. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon anything like this before. So this was a cool thing to stumble upon. So that is it for this little mail haul, mail time thing. I still can't believe Gina and the extra goodies you gave me. I'm so appreciative of that. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to, I don't know if she's gonna watch this, but if not, I'm gonna have to send her a message on Instagram saying thank you. But if you are watching this, Gina, thank you so much for the extra goodies. This is really appreciated. This is such a sweet gesture. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad to support you and your shop. But yeah, I really appreciate it. So if you're watching this, thank you. If not, I am going to be sending a little direct message as a thank you, or putting just a thank you in the pictures that I post on my Instagram, because I appreciate it. That is awesome. So this was cool. I'm humbled right now. I appreciate this really a lot. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you're subscribed to me, thank you extra for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But I appreciate everybody who watches this video, even if you're not subscribed. So if you do like this video, you want to see more, give this a thumbs up. Comment down below. Again, I love to hear comments from people. I say this all the time. But yeah, thank you for watching. And as always, peace out.